Hello, hello, hello. How's everyone doing? We're gonna try to get some music. Okay. That's all right. That's all right. It's all right. Me just trying to. Where is it? Oh. And I think it's that one. Where did we get? Up there? Cool. Let's see who's around. Lawson's lunchbox is open. Okay. I'm in the house. I don't have to lock it. Let's grab some stuff to put in the Cluckin' Bell bag. With so much candy. So much candy. I might take those, usually... Okay, we're gonna take 2 of those. Of course, as soon as I say something, Japanese noodle restaurant opens. Of course. Of course. Also, we'll check our crypto because, not gonna lie, when I was on yesterday, I didn't check. I'm gonna steal those. Actually, you know what? No. I'm gonna steal 2 of those. It's in my fridge. And we're gonna grab some of these. That'll be fine. Maybe. Okay, let's quickly check. Oh. It's leveled out a little bit, you know? Oh, wait. Ugh. Okay, it's like there-ish. Let's see, how much money have I spent on crypto? I think that's how much money I spent. We're gonna quickly calculate. 3718.5 3866.4 3565 3868.7 3791.9 3894.5. Okay, so yeah. We've spent almost this much? Almost? 29,820. So if we were to try to sell if we tried to sell this, it wouldn't be worth it. It would not be worth it. We've spent 29,820. That bothers me. That's I needed to be up. I needed to be up. If I can get it about here, or like here, then we'll be fine. That sucks. That sucks, but it's fine. I just realized I feel like really tall compared to the door. Someone said I looked the same as someone else. I guess you didn't come back home. Eyebrows. I'm very confused by why the stream is saying that we're having issues with here. That's fine. take out the Dominator. Rose's race cars are open. I'm gonna do that. Problem is... Okay, we're gonna pick that up first. One day, I'll get something that's not candy. It's so out of the way, though. Okay, I would have to go here. And then drive all the way back here. Whatever. It is what it is. How's everyone doing today, by the way? I hope everyone's doing well. Wait! Can't believe you would do that. I really wish the lights changed more often, but hey. But yeah, so we'll probably hear about something in about a week, like this sometime this week, about whether or not we're gonna get the executive assistant job over at Maze. We'll see. I need to start. I want to spend this money. I want to. I'm just too efficient, clearly. I feel like I've been sitting at this red light for God knows how long. I was conveniently timed. Oh god. So close. I could have made that. It's just like, Bahama Mamas is hiring. Me sitting back. Okay. Supposedly, our roommate, housemate, whatever you want to call it, she is supposed to be She said I got one more week before I can do EMS stuff, so that was yesterday. So one more week would be not this week, but probably next week sometime. I think the thing is right now it's like, do I want bigger house? But for what? Or do I want different car? It's funny because I'm pretty sure technically this is my most expensive car. I think. I was basically wished good luck, like. What did I get? Whoa. We love candy. Wait. Forcibly start a car. Interesting way of putting that. Oh. Who's Fred B? I'm confused. Who's Fred B? We're gonna stop buying crypto though. Technically, yes, crypto is an investment, but it's like... God. All the places are opening. Meow. You know what? We're gonna change the music. I see a green light. And the scene just keep breathing, and we're breathing. Breathing. Please live. She's got more to give. Goddamn. Every goddamn place is opening up. Every one of them. Your welfare check is increased. Yeah, look at. It's a real man. Wait a minute. Oh. That's how that guy died. This guy died to a heart attack. That's unfortunate. I think that's the only reason I haven't been working here as much is because the whole, like... Because degradation of food is not a high priority, it's like... Oh my gosh. people would just rather prefer the thing with food degradation and having a system like a food degradation system is it balances everything out, but it's mostly from like the business side. It's just like, it would be nice.
I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase a bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I gotta taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch.
Clock in. S1. Copy the link to the open. Okay. Pearls. Seafood. Restaurant. We got this. Copy. Paste. Turn that on. 91.69. I've been the most consistent worker. That's unfortunate. Go, 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 go. I don't want tips. When I'm the last person. 88411. Eight 8411. 88411. There we go. Go, 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 go.
But even when you change, you can flip the page, never let that ever fade. That's why I say, fake it till you make it A. And if you play that game, then you just might make a change. Rearrange all the bad to okay. Take the worst thoughts saying, turn them to a game. Take the best thoughts saying, put them on display. On repeat in your brain till you're feeling no more pain. Never slow yourself down, you can do some more. Push past all the pain and find the door. Open it up and finally explore everything that you thought you could never do before. And even when you feel low, you can still go. Even when you feel slow, you can still go.
Huh?
Even when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go. Go, 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 go. When you feel low, you can still go. Go, when you feel slow, you can still go. Go, when there's no hope, you can still go. I never answer to no, man, I still go.
Okay, let's go through these names. Oh yeah, I was told I had to, we need to remove someone.
Let's go. I wake up to a little bit of drool on my pillow, feel like it's gonna be a bad day. Yeah, I'm tired of shit, and the coffee ain't hit yet, damn, ain't that great. I don't wanna go to work, cause my boss is a jerk, and I'm not even that paid. I need a change in my life, cause I don't feel alive, and there's nothing
Okay.
that makes me happy.
We're gonna go into here.
I'm about to quit my job, cash in for a ticket. I'm going on a trip, and I don't plan
Not agencies.
to stay there till I feel like I'm winning, oh. And this is just the beginning. I need a big change, help me feel like living. I need a big swing, home runs I'm hitting, and I'll never look back, moving on till I get it all. And we all got dreams, we all want things, but what you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Okay, we're gonna remove Holly Smith, which I should have technically done like last week. Also make sure that he's been
Yeah, this is my life, my strength, my right to fight, to die. And this is my game to play, to claim a brand new name, oh. And I ain't gonna lie to you, I'm a bit nervous that I might screw everything up that I've ever done. But what's the point of living if you ain't having fun? I guess I'll try this, try that, might miss, gotta find what I'm good at.
He's been running this place just over 7 months. That's crazy. That's crazy.
In this life, whatever makes me happy, know I'm doing things right. Sipping in the summer on a goose and Sprite, or find a nightclub for the end of the night, oh. And we all got dreams, we all want things.
Polly.
What you gonna do for it? How you gonna move for it? What you gonna be?
Made you believe.
I'ma get it how I wanna get it, you don't get it. I can do anything, I don't got a limit. I'ma make my mind up, I'm committed. It might take some time, might take a minute. I won't give up, I don't give in this shit. I do what I want when I wanna do it. Call it a power or call it a gift. I call it persistence or driving some wit. I ain't no minute man. Good things take time when I'm in it, man. Give me some time and I'm with a fan. Now I'm gone too far from the beginning, man. I can teach you, but you gotta listen. I got lessons on lessons to give them. Think the masters from hoping and wishing and thinking and dreaming and cutting the ribbons.
I've heard about this. Digestible plutonium mana.
But I don't work for anyone but me. But it didn't start like that. I was 9 to 5, didn't feel right. Had to get in touch with myself, get my mind back to figure out what I want in this life bad. And I don't regret it. Failed a lot, but I learned my lessons. Got new moves, new things, new weapons, and now I finally got direction. Got no time to be complacent. You only got one life to go make a statement.
Digestible plutonium. That's crazy. Oh, I get it. It's because... Okay. It's because I was looking at the wrong suggestion. So a lot of people said they wanted degradation, like degrading food. But I think the main issue is not a lot of people I'm getting an AI to yes, I rely heavily on AI now because it does really well at certain things. Sometimes the AI is just smart. Want banana. Oh. Oh. Okay. So weird to me. Okay. Give me a second. Be right back. Okay, here we go. Some put in their suggestion, but I got AI to like summarize it essentially. Make food items in the game have a limited shelf life so that they become unusable after a certain amount of time. This would encourage players to buy food more frequently. You know what we're gonna do? We're gonna dance while we sing here. Buy food more frequently from restaurants and other businesses instead of hoarding them in their inventories. This would also create more roleplay opportunities for both customers and business owners, as well as make the game economy more realistic and balanced. True. Stop. Okay, ready? You need to code a system that tracks the quality or freshness of each food item in the game. You would also need to define different decay rates for different types of food, such as canned, bottled, cooked, raw, etc. You would also need to code the effects of eating decayed foods, such as health loss, poisoning, vomiting. I doubt that's gonna be needed, but you know. Finally, you would need to code the visual and audio cues for no. Such as changing colors, textures, sounds, or labels. It'd probably be like a color thing. Or like a bar that shows like... I like that the AI is like, here's the code we created. So the first part of the code, I like how they also describe what it all does. Like, that's convenient, not gonna lie. Define the K rates for different types of food in percentage per hour. Oh, okay. So raw food decays the quickest. Cooked food decays slightly slower. So raw food decays at a rate of 10%. Cooked food decays at a rate of 5%. Bottled food decays at a rate of 2%. And then canned food decays at a rate of 1%. Okay. So, for example, all the quality starts at 100. Minimum quality. So, for example, for a water bottle, it'd be 50 for minimum. They all start at 100, though. So, oh, I get it. So if you eat decayed food, you could lose health. That's kind of cool. That's kind of neat. That's kind of cool. What the frick? Wait a minute. So, what is that? Okay, let's see. Blah, 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 blah. So, I don't think it would need to be that extent. Because then it goes into like... So for your minimum quality things... I mean, for all your stuff... So water bottle, for example... You could then be like... Color, brown. Texture, cloudy. Sound, label... I think it would be as simple as just like expired. Just put a label on it saying expired. After X amount of time passes, it becomes expired. But the other thing is like, we need a thing, so I don't know if it's already been suggested. I'm curious now. Yeah, I'm kind of curious. Did someone already suggest the whole thing about, it resetting? Food. I don't think we need negative effects. Though. Food. Drink. Health. Dun 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 dun. See, I don't know if that's been made a suggestion already. The whole like concept of, so essentially like when you I'm trying to think of how to describe it. I'm struggling with words. Okay, we're gonna go notepad. So what I want, okay, I want it so essentially when the server restarts or you disconnect from this server, it no longer resets all your stats, health, food, drink, etc. So when you log back in, it will be whatever your stats were and got off the server. That essentially, so it doesn't like reset it. I just don't know whether I'd put that in a coding suggestion or
Hey, I got something to say. I'm just so sick of hearing everyone.
Okay, would this suggestion be a general suggestion or coding suggestion? Because that's my main thing. Like, I don't know sometimes when to put certain things in. Because I would think it's a coding. Wow. Oh. When you stress out an AI, right? It's just like I just freaked out my AI. That's hilarious. Okay. This is what is your suggestion. How would it work? how would it work? So, with the way things are currently, if you log off the server, disconnect, or there is a server restart, get reset to their maximum value instead of being what they were when you logged off, when you got off the server, whether by choice or not. The system would fix this issue by storing this data in the database, I guess. I think if you log off the server, disconnect, or there's a server restart, your stats get reset to the maximum value instead of being what they were when you got off the server, whether by choice or the system would fix this issue. Would fix the server, this issue by storing this data in the database, and then when you log off, if you are at 50% hunger, then when you get back in the server, your hunger will still be at 50% instead of resetting to 100%. This would be the same for all the other stats.
Wait, let me get my head straight. I need a drink of water. It's been days I've had a headache. Don't wanna wake up one day, feel like I regret
I
things.
think
I want my story just to have a happy ending, and I don't got a plan B. A plan A's all I need. Took the ship.
How does this suggestion sound? The questions. I just want to make sure, like, I want to make sure it makes sense, you know? I'd be okay if it's like, no. I just want it to be better. Do 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 boo 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 papa. Okay, let's see. When did we get into the server? 136. It's 2:04. So we'll go until 2:36-ish. That'll give us an hour. God. I, Cameron, Jane, Agatha, Sebastian, Thoroughbred, Michael, declare anarchy. The temptation to be like, you have a long name. It would improve the user experience and the realism of the game or program. However, there are some possible drawbacks and challenges that you might want to consider. Storing and restoring the stats of each client might increase the load on the server and the database. You might need to optimize your code and database design to avoid performance issues or data loss. Okay. Some players might abuse this feature by logging off when they're in danger or low on resources and logging back in when they're safe or replenished. Wait, what? That's not how that works. You might need to implement some mechanisms to prevent or discourage this. What? No. Yeah, why would you make it optional? This is for a... I'm like, that's not how that works. You can't make it optional. I'll make them all see that I could be anything I want to be. If you got a dream, then you need persistence and lots of belief. Yeah. Yo, don't take that negative energy, I replace that. I just want to be me, I don't fake that. I just want to be free, I chase that. I got a new obsession, it's helping and teaching and giving everyone a lesson. It's living and winning and building something that's impressive. I don't want to do the same thing, I want to be progressive. So I'ma make a new me, a new beast, a true oh. Wait a minute. Hold up. I might have to go to PDM at some point. I'm curious now. Wait, imagine. Okay. This is an example, and it's kind of a good example. Let me do this. Imagine you're playing as a hunter who is tracking down a rare animal in the wilderness. You have been following its trail for hours and you're running low on food and water. You decide to set up a camp and rest for a while, hoping to resume your hunt the next day. However, as you're sleeping, the server restarts unexpectedly. When you log back in, you find yourself in the same spot, but with full stats. You no longer feel the challenge or the thrill of the hunt. You've lost your sense of immersion and realism. Now imagine if this feature was implemented. When you log back in, your stats would be exactly as they were before the server restart. You would still feel the hunger and thirst and the need to find resources. You would still have a sense of urgency and danger. You would still be invested in your roleplay and your character. It just like, it honestly gave the perfect kind of like, it just gave like a perfect freaking description. That's weird. I don't, but, huh? Why do you in particular want this? Why? With the way things are right now, somewhat immersion breaking, especially when planning to go to a restaurant to get food, and then your computer crashes or have something that causes you to have to re-log into the server. It feels weird that I went through the effort and all that to go to a restaurant because, hey, I'm hungry and need food, but because of a logout, I now don't feel the need to go get food. The sense of urgency to get food basically disappears at that point. Who would benefit and how? Who would benefit? Everyone. Everyone would benefit. Everyone. You know what? That's what we're gonna do. Okay. Do 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 do. Whoa. Okay. Boom. Boom. Okay. Stats like food. Drink. And health. Stats don't reset. Okay. So when you log back in, it'll be whatever your stats were at when you got off the server. How would it work? Okay, there. How would it work? So with the way things are currently, if you log off the server, disconnect, or there's a server restart, or there's a server restart, your start. Your hearing will still be on 50% instead of resetting. This would be the same for all your stats as well. Okay, why do I want this? With the way things are right now, it feels somewhat immersion breaking, especially when you're planning to go to a restaurant to get food, and then your computer crashes, or you have something that causes you to have to re-log into the server. It feels weird that I went through the effort and all that to go to a restaurant because, hey, I'm hungry and need food, but because of a logout, I now don't feel the need to go get food. The sense of urgency to get food basically disappears at that point. It's an immersion feature. That's great. Who would benefit and how? I feel like everyone would benefit from this. Plus, it might remove the risk of people logging out just to reset their stats, just to log back in and have their stats back to full. Power gaming. Just to reset their stats, just to log back in and have their stats back to full. Plus, it gives more business and roleplay. More business and roleplay from people. Okay. We're gonna see how this sounds. How does this suggestion sound? Hey yo, hey yo. Wow. No. Okay. How does this suggestion sound? I really hope I didn't just break AI. That would suck. That would suck. I just want to make sure it sounds right and it makes sense. You've clearly explained the problem, the solution, and the benefits of your suggestion in a concise and coherent way. I think your suggestion would make the... Would it affect the server performance or stability? Possibly, but... how would the server handle the cases where a player logs off in a dangerous or hostile situation? They get in trouble. That's simple. Where a player logs off for a long time or indefinitely, would their stats decay or deteriorate over time? How would the server handle the cases where a player changes their character or account? Would their stats be reset or transferred? That's confusing. I think what I've said makes sense. I think what I've said is pretty reasonable. When the server restarts or you disconnect from the server, when you got off the server. When you let's see, get off the server, it no longer resets all your stats, health, food, drink, etc. When you log back in, it'll be whatever your stats were at when you got off the server. I'll also add the point. This means also for whether you get off the server because you logged out, there was a server restart, or how you. So no matter how you get off the server, it doesn't matter. Oh, so what the way things it's resetting. There. I just I hope. We'll hope that is understood. I hope it's understood. All I can do is cross my fingers. If you're dirt poor. Wow! Oh, wow. Someone went there. Oh, wow. Okay, we're gonna clock out because, I'm gonna be honest. I don't feel like standing around for, like, ages for, you know, no business. Nope. Do 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 no 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 no. We're gonna put our athleisure stuff on. Yeah, let's see. I really hope this fills me decently. It probably won't. Bruh. Yeah, fries suck. Damn. That's fine. Don't worry about it. Okay. Okay, so we got money. We got money. Okay. Okay. Post removed. We're gonna go here. clockout S1. Gosh. Oh my gosh. Do. Where was it? What was I doing? Oh yeah. Okay, never mind. Clear that. Go to. Nobody uses that anyway. Oh yeah, that's what I needed. I need the Pearls is now closed thing. Did I lock that? I did. Pearls is now closed.
If it's nice tomorrow, I make it jogging. Gotta work on my body. Can't be all brains, right?
Mosley. How much money am I making? It is 16/10s plus 2023. $1,350. I love when it's just like, yeah. Okay. I think I closed this one, right? We'll see. Ew, it's raining. Gross. Okay, we're gonna have a bunch of candy. Close. We're almost there. All the candy, it's just candy. Gosh darn candy. Dominator ASP. Bro. Okay, we're gonna go. We're gonna put our money away. Is there someone at Base Bank right now? Okay, wait. How does one take a loan out? Talk to a Maze Bank employee, but you gotta have a certain amount of income to get... Well, so... Yeah, income's based off deposits. That's the thing. Or deposits, as they said, so... It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. It's fine. 1350. Deposit. 1350. 1350. Yeah, that's one person's income, by the way. I think that's the thing. Like, I should be able to afford an Omnis. $107. Okay. We should. We should be able to afford it. Oh my god, I got on the wrong side. Sometimes I forget that if you get on the wrong side of the car, you don't just slide over. Out of curiosity, where is the or me sitting there like, let's see. Let's see. There's no way that's open. That's usually never open around this time. What? That's usually never open around this time. No. Damn it. Why? Why would they do this? On call. Kakashi Johnson. Why did I just turn my car off? Am I stupid? Am I stupid? I'm just curious, actually, now that I think about it. Just curious. 107. No. 107,000. And then we're gonna just out of curiosity. Out of curiosity. I would be taking a loss if I bought the car. But also, I feel like I should be fine, technically. I love that Lawson's left box is open. I guess the way I see it is like, I don't know why the stats do reset. Someone may have made a suggestion about it. I don't know. Oh, there we have a local. Buh. It's raining. Gross. Wow. Also, I guess they didn't take the cars out on part. Okay. Okay. Not technically my problem. Buffalo STX. A Sugoi. I actually liked my Sugoi. That was a good car. The Sugoi was great. Look how expensive this thing is. I can afford it though, that's the unfortunate part. That's the scary part, is that I can afford it. Yeah, see, look at, I spent 249,000, like 249,999, and then 249,999 on this thing, on this old thing. Yet this one's newer, and it's less. Explain that one to me. Wait a minute, I just noticed something. Oh no, I was like, wait, does that look better than I think it does, or am I crazy? I don't really like the Urus. I really don't. It's so nice. Wait a minute. It's $10,000 more than my current car? This is an electric car. I'm kind of surprised. We got the Panther, which to me, oh gosh, that hurt. It's a beautiful car. Yeah, look at that thing. Oh boy. Oh boy. That's expensive. It's so expensive. 575000. But like, bruh. So 575. Okay. 000. Okay. Okay. Wait. We're at 596388 minus. Let's see. On this. 575000. I'd be left with what, 21k, which is fine. it would just screw over my credit score like a lot. That's the only issue, is it screws over my credit score like a lot. I have that. It's weird because this is technically also an electric car, but it's cheaper. I'm surprised this is only 78,000. Then again, I think it's one of those like, I can afford it. Okay, they say to live within your means, okay? So, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a look at my numbers currently, and we're gonna see if I can realistically afford it. Uh, 16,669. Okay. I mean, I'd still be making... Wait a minute. Okay. 1, 6, 6, 6, 9 minus 49. I can afford it. I might have to call someone. You know, we're gonna call someone. We're gonna call Maze Bank. And hopefully they have an answer. What was that? Nothing important. Vehicle. Oh, duh. Stop crouching. Stop crouching, you weirdo. Let's see if they answer. Hello?
Mr. Cooper, can I call you back? I'm just with a client right now.
Oh!
I will
Okay.
be as quick as I can for you, sir, but as I say, I'll give you a call back as soon as...
Oh, that's alright. That gives me time to head there.
No worries. I'll speak to you soon, sir.
Yep, bye.
Okay, bye.
Whoops. Of course he's talking with a client. Because, I mean, I know money stuff, okay? But I want to be sure that if I were to buy the car, of course he's probably going to try to be like, yeah, you should probably finance that. I don't remember how long the financing is. That's the problem. You know what I'll do? I will, financial... There we go, for context. That way he has context of when I get there. I'd be like, out of curiosity. Am I more of an SUV person? That sounded healthy. Am I more... Are you a sedan or SUV person? I feel like I'm an SUV person because I like a truck. I prefer bigger vehicles for some random reason. Oh, damn it. I probably should have... it's whatever. You know what? I'm just gonna add his contact. How does he know me? So I'm just like, how do you know me? Phil Ramsey. Phil Ramsey. Maze Bank Vehicle Specialist. I believe I spelled his name right. I really hope I did. Phil Ramsey. It's Ramsey. Yeah. I see you. It's like I see you. Don't you do it. Do. Dreams. Vehicle finance special. Wait. Is that what it's been renamed to? Hello. Hello. You mind if I sit down? Oh, that's nice. I wonder if I sat on the button that turns off the lights.
I mean, who knows? Potentially.
It would be a weird place to put the light switch.
Like a whoopee cushion.
Yep. I don't know. I'm pretty sure sitting on a whoopee cushion would be, you know, less of a pain though. It'd be funny for a second, but sitting on a light switch though, that just sounds uncomfortable.
I mean, depends how you sit with it, I suppose.
So how are you two doing?
I'm well, I guess. I'm just waiting for my friend who's currently in the meeting.
Oh, yeah. No, that's fair. I was gonna ask him, like, you must be waiting on someone.
Yeah, no, I am. Yourself, are you here for a maze bang or?
Oh, yes. I think the person I talked to on the phone was the person that your friend is currently meeting with.
Probably. I was currently in the room when he took the phone call.
The guy he's talking to, he's like posh British, correct?
He's British. I wouldn't say he's posh British.
Yeah, then it was probably the same guy I was talking to on the phone. And if it is, I wonder what car he's looking at, because that's what he specializes in, at least.
Couldn't tell you. I just hope he doesn't take too long.
Do you guys live on, like, the other side of the city or something?
Sorry, what was that?
I said, do you guys live on the, complete opposite side of the, city, is that why?
Something along those lines.
Got it.
Something along those lines.
Well, it's the only reason I could think of is it's like a decent ride from here to wherever you have to bring your car or whatever.
Indeed. And what do you do?
And like as a job?
Yeah.
Currently I work at, Pearls, believe it or not. I opened it earlier. Fortunately, no one came in, but, you know, it is what it is.
Where did you say you work?
Pearls, the restaurant on the, pier.
I see.
Seafood and stuff.
With you.
Seafood and stuff.
Oh boy.
What do
I think
you
I
do
need to
for a
go to sleep.
living, since you asked me?
Me, I get by every day.
You get
That's
be a little
literally
bit
what
more.
I do for a
You
living.
you could be a little bit more specific than that. I told you, I ain't gonna judge. Everybody finds their way of earning income.
Literally, I'm not even being shady. That's what I do. I get by for a day.
Oh. Oh. I guess I stressed him out too much. That's unfortunate. That's funny.
Alrighty. I'll just step outside.
I think I stressed out your friend was an income question.
Yeah. Somebody in the office just passed out as well. I don't know if it's a
Oh. Okay.
thing. So, yeah, I'm just gonna leave it until.
I guess it wasn't
much
just a
off.
me
It seems-
thing.
Yeah, I think.
I genuinely thought I
really
stressed him out because he just was like, he just poofed. I'm like, oh, well, all I wanted to know is what he does for a living. Because he
nothing.
asked me.
We do nothing.
Oh.
We haven't discussed what job we want together yet. But
That's what he means by
yeah, we were
he
here
takes it
just
day
looking
by
at-
day.
Yeah, we haven't really figured out what we want to go into as our initial careers to earn the money to get a loan to get a good vehicle, but to see how interested.
Were you the one that said something on Bleeder earlier?
That was
But
him.
how do I make a loan? And then someone was just like, they basically just seriously. I mean, as long as you're not poor, you're fine. You can talk to them, which is not
Yeah,
true to the fullest extent.
Well, you can talk to them, but you're not getting a loan if you're poor.
Yeah, well, they have to make sure that you can, pay back the loan. Once you get a job, usually, when I got my first loan, they usually say, like, what I got told was give it, like, a week of having, like, consistent income, and then afterwards, then come back, and then they'll,
Well,
they can
he
get
said
back
it doesn't
usually.
really matter. He's like, as long as you've got the money in your account and they can see that you've earned the money, and it depends on how much it is. Like, they said that you have to earn a certain amount per how expensive the vehicle is.
Mm-hmm. That's what I mean. As long as you have, like, consistent income.
Because the ones I'm looking at, like, I only have to earn, like, 12 to 16 grand per payment, which isn't really that bad considering he and I are going to be paying together. So it's like 8 grand.
Oh,
each.
yeah.
Not
No, that's fair.
like, which is very doable, but they won't give me a loan until I've got.
Out of
that money in
curiosity,
my
do you
account.
guys, like, have a shared bank account? Just a yes or
We
no, you don't
have a
actually
shared
have
one
one.
at the moment. No.
Did you know you can get one?
Nope. But,
Just,
yeah,
just a
that's good to know.
suggestion, if that's the way you're going. It would make 10 things, like, 10 times easier.
Yeah, we've not done the. Yeah, we always forget how to do the banking. Like, he opened his account today and then completely forgot to get his card. And I do that every fucking time I lose my card or it goes expired and I go back to the bank.
You know something
forget
funny
to
about
reissue.
shared accounts, though? That's
that?
interesting. With a shared account, you can issue yourself a card, so you could both have a single shared account. And then you could have a card for that. You could both have a separate card, but it could all, like, be from that shared account.
Huh.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's good to know. I know the storm's gonna hit hard soon, so I'm gonna just take a step out, and yeah, I'll see you if you're around after storm.
We shall see.
Oh, good chat.
Oh, there you are. I thought I scared you.
No, that was an interesting hell of a ride. Oh my god, you finished it. Good luck.
Yep. I love that. That's just funny to me. I'm like, because it's true. That's the thing. Like, you can literally it's just one of those, like, freaking English. And now we sit here and we wait. Wow. Wow. I guess we sit and we wait. I guess we sit and we wait and we wait. Okay, we're gonna go out here. My car's not gonna be there. I just realized that. That's gonna suck. My car is not gonna be there. Oh. Oh, be right back, guys. Be right back.
Please arrive 3 hours before your flight and be sure to visit one of our airport shops. If you see anything suspicious,
Okay, I'm back.
airport personnel.
What I do have to do though, honestly, I don't really think there's any Because I bet you. Yep, see? So I said, I was like... Wow. That was very hard to eat. But I do want to get an electric car. We're gonna replace our Mustang.
Greetings. Hello.
I don't know if we'll sell our Mustang, though. I hate that I have to run all the way
Just
back.
remember, it's always 420 somewhere in the world.
That's not how that works, sir. Keep running. That's why what I should have done was I should have parked my car somewhere near a bus station. Well, that's fine. All this running. Me confused. I confused. Thump, 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 thump. Thump, 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 thump. Wow. Let's get to the bank. Because technically, we were at the bank. Technically. We have a reason for her. Okay. I'm thinking omnis dash EGT omnis E dash GT I'm trying to figure out which one I'd rather. Essentially, the difference is one's an SUV, okay, and the other is a sports car. You know? We'll see what AI has to say if I wanted it to talk to me as if they were, if it was a salesperson. Even though I could technically just talk to a salesperson. The problem I find with some salespeople is they're very just like, buy what you want. I'm like, I don't know what I would want. That's my problem. I don't know what I want. It's like what you want, you know? Okay, let's see. Interested in the OB Iowagon and the OB Almanis EGT, two of the most popular sports cars in Grand Theft Auto 5. Let me tell you about some of the features and differences between the vehicles. I know with the Omnis EGT, you can do a lot more with it, customization-wise, but they both have very different designs. One's based off of the 2018 e-tron, and the other is based off the e-tron GT, I believe. Yeah. Let's see. iWagon's a sleek, stylish car that resembles the A4. It's not the A4. That's a lie. Top speed of 94.45, lap time of 107.168. Four-door sedan. That's a lie. That's already a lie. It's not a sedan. It's an SUV. But hey. It has good handling, acceleration, but it's not very durable or resistant to damage. It costs blah 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 blah. It doesn't matter. It has a top speed of 9. Okay. The EGT actually goes slower. Huh? And lap time of 104.431. It also has a four-door sedan. Like, it's not a. It is a four-door sedan. I guess it's accurate. But it has some features that make it stand out from the crowd. It's an electric vehicle, and it has an active spoiler. I don't care about missile lock because it doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. That doesn't matter. Both cars have their pros and cons, but it depends on what you're looking for in a vehicle. If you want a more affordable, elegant car that can perform well on the road, the iWagon might be for you. If you want a more expensive, futuristic car that can handle any situation, what's its advanced technology? It's because I'm reading too quickly, so my brain's not processing the stuff I'm saying. Choosing an SUV. The SUV. Hello. Yep. Oh, he went outside. Okay. I bet you he ran from, whatchamacallit. Giving him 2 minutes. Hello.
Hey, how you doing?
Not bad, not bad. You know.
Joey?
Yes.
Oh, good to see you, my man. I'm sorry I couldn't get to you before the store.
No, that's fine. That's fine. Not gonna lie, I
Did you want
did
to go
have to
into an
run.
office, or did you want to have a chat out here?
I'm good either way.
Completely up to you, my friend. You're the client.
Well, they say clients know best, but then I don't believe that's the case all the time.
Hey, come on now. What do you want to go for? Do you want a bit of openness, or you want a bit of privacy if you're going to discuss some business stuff and finance?
We'll go in an office because I don't know what it'll bring up, so it's probably safer to do
Yeah,
that.
not a problem, sir.
Just in case, you know, actual numbers get brought up.
Absolutely.
With the way the world is, you never know what someone will
Absolutely.
hear and then be like, ooh.
No,
I mean, I don't care if people judge me. It's more the
It's
if
not
something
about
gets
judging,
said
it's
and they
about
can
your
use that.
business is your business. Absolutely. Your business is your business. So, how can I help you today?
So, not gonna lie, right now, kind of have, you know, I have that Mustang out there, but kind of looking to switch a bit towards, you know, trying to modernize myself in a way, I guess, go for like some kind of
Okay.
electric vehicle,
Okay,
especially
nice.
with the way I'm
Nice,
living
mate.
life. It would be a bit more convenient, especially with, you know, self-driving options, although I know there's disadvantages to it. But I want to make sure I can afford the car before I get into it. I've kind of looked at the numbers myself,
Okay.
but I feel like as a financial professional, you would probably know more in
Oh,
depth about it than I would. Or I know the
making me blush,
basic
sir.
bare bones of it.
Not to worry.
I just want to make sure I could like afford it in the long run, if it's worth
Yeah,
like financing or if it's worth just buying it outright.
always worth financing if you want your credit score.
And
What
then
car are
yeah,
you looking
I
at,
had
my
a
friend?
feeling that would be said. Um, kind of either looking at the iWagon or as some people say, the iWagon, because I'm assuming it said wagon, not wagon.
No, iWagon. iWagon.
Or the Honest EGT.
Oh, I mean, those are two pretty different price points.
Yeah, that's
I'll be
the thing.
honest. iWagon's nice. I had one before. I had an Oracle
I
and an
can't. The
iWagon.
only reason I'm leaning towards the iWagon is
Mm-hmm.
because I've noticed I kind of have this. I kind of prefer bigger vehicles for whatever reason. I don't know why,
Hey, fair play.
but it's kind of inconvenient at times. I already have a truck, so and I'm pretty sure you've seen my truck. Like I already have a truck, so I don't think I would
Yeah, don't you
need an
is it the
SUV.
white sand stuff?
Yeah,
Yeah, you've got a beautiful big truck.
I don't think I need
I've
another
actually
big
got an
one.
Omni CGT. Do you want to try it out? See how it drives? See what you think?
Sure.
Well, it's a big plumbing investment, so I'd rather you have a bit more
Yeah,
information to work. I'll tell you what, just
that's
wait
my
for me
thing.
out
I
front.
don't know if I
Let
can.
me.
Like I've been doing budgeting, and from what I can tell, I can afford it.
Well,
But
how about you have a drive in it first? Then, if you think it's the right thing for you, we can talk numbers and that. Just
yeah,
wait for me outside, my friend.
yep. That's the main issue. It's like I know I could technically buy it outright, right? It's like that's the thing. Technically, like I have more money than Pearls does. I think it's the one car I haven't actually tried.
Right, here's the key.
Oh, thank you.
No worries.
Like I've somewhat driven it.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, take honestly, if you want to gun it about a little bit, I trust you. And at the end of the day, if you get caught, it's on you. So
No,
drive
that's
how you want to
fair.
drive. Ooh.
Oh, it has some oomph to it. Out of curiosity, How does it turn at high speeds? Oh,
You know
okay.
what? I think it's a pretty nice all-round. Hey, don't worry about these people, but honestly. I think we do it on purpose for the insurance money. It's a beautiful car, and because it's electric, like with most electric cars, it gets up to speed really quickly. It doesn't
It's
have the
that
high
instant
stop speed,
torque.
you know, it's battery, but yeah, like you say, instant torque, instant power to the wheel.
And the braking
Obviously,
seems to be very,
yeah.
like...
For me, and how I sort of view it, and why it's all black, because a lot of my cars have a lot of colour to them and stuff. This is my executive daily driver. It's electric, it looks smart, it's quick, and as I say, it looks professional. I love it.
And that's the thing about it. It just works. It could work as an everyday
Absolutely.
car.
Yeah.
And it's not exactly bold. Well, it's bold, but bold in
You
it.
can make it bold. I had this in a beautiful sort of dew yellow colour, look really nice. You can make it look sporty with some spoilers and sort of black accents on a different colour, or you can go the executive route. You can really sort of change it up.
Yeah.
It's a lot of money though. That's the thing.
Yeah,
So
see,
I'd say
like...
don't rush into something like this. You're looking at it's over half a mil. I want to say
Yes,
1.75.
it actually is. And that's why I'm like... The thing is, not gonna lie, I can afford it. I'll still have money left in my bank if I
Yeah,
wanted to outright purchase it. But
I
it's
don't think you'd
like...
have a problem financing this. I mean, we can run the numbers. But I'd be honest, if
I
you've
know
got the option of this
credit-wise
and the
it's better
iWagon,
to finance.
oh yeah, absolutely. But I think if you've got the option, iWagon's an iWagon, but you know,
Yeah.
it's an iWag. This is the Omni CGT. This is the you've got a bit of money, you know, you can put a bit of investment in. The iWagon's like your average sort of electric family car almost. It looks smart, but it's to be fair, which car is yours out of those two? Is it
The one on the
Corvette?
would be...
Yeah. Well,
Yeah,
you've got
the one on
that
the
and a
road.
Sandstorm. I mean, who's going to be looking at your iWagon really? You've got an amazing muscle car. You've got an amazing pickup truck. At least this you can say, well, this is my ultra electric fast saloon car that looks really good.
It's also very convenient, especially considering, I'm gonna be honest, sometimes I lose track of what's going on. So, like, sometimes I just want to, like, let the car get to the destination.
Yeah, absolutely. And you can be on your
And,
phone. You
you
can do
know,
what you want.
self-driving.
Yeah, you have to set that up yourself in the settings and stuff. Last I checked, it doesn't go the speed limit. I think it went a little bit below, but at the end of the day, if you're using
From what
it,
I
you're
got
not
told,
really in a
it's,
rush.
like, 35 or something like
It
that.
might be. I mean, if you want to set it up and go for a cruise, you feel free, my friend. Did you want
I've
me to
actually
I think
taken a test drive in another electric vehicle. I think it was something less expensive than this, surprisingly, somehow. You would have thought it would have been... It's the...
I think it's on all the brand of these, isn't
It
it?
was a
So as long as
neon.
it's the same make.
I took a neon
Yeah,
out,
neon's
and...
nice. Sunrise have got a neon at the minute for 300k second hand.
Oh,
Yeah, but that's stock. That is
no,
stock,
that's
I
fair.
believe. So yeah, you've got a few options. You've got a few options.
It's more like can I afford it in the long run with how things are going? Because I'm gonna be honest, I've been working a little bit less than
Yeah.
normal, but that's also because I have a friend that finally got a plane ticket, and,
Oh,
well,
fantastic! Yeah.
sometimes we go out to events, and, well, that costs money, and I'll be honest, right now, I'm the one that pays for the majority of it.
The biggest thing you find when it comes to car loan, it's not necessarily the down payment and all that. It's the tying yourself to the way me and Jamie sort of saw it when we started getting a lot of loan. It's all fun in the moment, but you're tying yourself up to having to work pretty consistently to maintain a good level of income. And what you've got to think is, can you do that? And if you're
And
not
by the
willing
way,
to,
to answer the question, yes, you can look into my financial histories if you really want to take a deep look. I
it's
don't mind.
completely up to you. We can look at your finances and I can run the numbers for you, but it's your choice.
Like I said, you're good to take a look. I mean,
Yeah, let's have a look see for you. So
I'll be honest, I do not like sitting on as much money as I have. Sure, it's nice and
how
all, but like,
It's not doing anything for. May as well have some
no.
fun with it. Can you recall what the sticker price is for that car? I want to say it's like 574,
For the
575.
EGT,
I can find out. Let me just do a quick.
it was around 575k, if I recall correctly.
Let's have a look for you.
I don't remember exactly. It's weird because my truck is that car out there is somehow my most expensive car, yet it's my oldest car.
Yeah, it's 575 flat. Now, chances are you speak to someone at PDM, you're going to get a discount on sticker price. But we'll set this up at 575 as a worst case scenario.
Okay, worst case scenario. Got it. I think my main worry is that, like, if I were to purchase it outright, sure, I'd have leftover money, and all that, but I'd be left with, like, 20k.
Yeah.
Like, I'm okay with having, like, 50k at any given time in my account. That gives me just enough room.
The way I sort of look at it, because I actually bought my Omnis outright. I bought it secondhand from someone. And then I had a friend of mine get sort of finance on a few cars, and I thought, do you know what? I've just splashed like 400 and something thousand on this secondhand. It's not done anything for my credit score, which is always sort of useful to be building in the background. And I've had to cough that money up front, as
I think my
opposed to my
credit
friend
score's been
who's
going
sort
down,
of been able to.
now that I think about it.
Your credit score's been going down.
I don't know if it's been going down. It feels like it's been going down.
Shouldn't. If it's been going down, it's because you've had a late payment, and that shouldn't be the case.
Well, then, no, I guess it just hasn't changed. Like,
No, it won't change. We've looked at this as well. I made 2 payments on 2 vehicles, both were over 100,000, and I gained 5 credit score. The majority of your credit score nowadays comes from taking out the loan initially and closing the loan off. You will get very little paying it off, so it's almost in your interest to pay it off a bit sooner if you're just in it for the credit score, because it's not worth having
I
a loan out
usually
for
do
6
pay
months
things
for
off
like,
pretty quickly,
yeah.
not gonna lie.
If we have a look at this for you at 575, we'd be looking at your standard interest rate of, let's say, 15%. Your deposit amount, $115,000. Oh, you've got that in spades. However, at the minimum deposit amount of 115, your minimum payments per billing period, so per month, is 75,600. At
Oh,
your
that's actually
current
less than I was
monthly net
told by them.
income,
Then again,
your month. Yeah, because I've done it over 7 months as opposed to 6 because you're a premium card holder.
yeah.
However, the problem is your monthly net income currently is 78,000. We would need your monthly net income to be $10,000 minimum higher than your monthly repayment amount. That's the only way we can go ahead with financing, because we don't want people to go broke repaying it. So you would need that, like, if you had another 10k hit your back, you're sorted pretty much, because that would bump your net income to 88,000, and we need it at minimum to be 85,600, because your minimum repayments are 75,600.
Yeah, that's fair. That's fair.
Or you could just put a bigger deposit down, but it's up to you. But like I mentioned before, and this is a big but, we're looking at a worst case scenario where you pay sticker price, which I would imagine is not going to be the case.
Well, so the thing is, so I got told actually less than that amount because, I mean, no, more than that. Mostly because I did ask just like someone that worked at PDM about it, and they said a higher down and higher monthly, but they said this is just a rough estimate because they don't
Yeah.
actually know how much Maze
This is it.
can
They
do.
don't know their sort of the inner workings of Maze. I think they hear things from clients and they try and piece together the stuff. It is what it is, but that's what you'd be looking at if you wanted to finance it. Now, if you want, because I trust you, I seem to have known you quite a bit now. If you want to test drive it out and about in the city and wait for someone at PDM to clock in, you're more than welcome
Hello.
to take the car for a drive, set up the AI handling and stuff, and let do its thing. As long as you sort of bring it back in one piece. But have a go at it because it's a lot of money, and that's all that
Mm-hmm.
sort of end on for. I'm excited because I love cars and I love seeing people get cars. It's interesting for me, and I don't have to spend any money. I've already spent enough money on cars. I can barely afford to pay for the ones I've
How
got.
you
So
doing?
seeing other people get some awesome cars, I love it. But it's signing you up for some quite large repayment, and
Yeah.
you're going to have to maintain that income, and that's the thing that you've got to think about. It might be nice now, but 2 months down the line, you're still going to be enjoying what you're doing enough to keep that level of income. Chances are you will, but that's what
I
you've got to
mean,
think
if
about.
you haven't heard, I've kind of looking to get a job here. I did an
Yeah,
application
I
for
know you're applying. I know
the
you're applying.
assistant, so
I suppose it's almost thinking of a worst case scenario. Because when it comes to debt, it's how I always advise clients. Think of a worst case scenario. At Maze, if you get that job, fantastic. This will almost become no longer a worry for you because you'll be on a salary, you'll be getting money as you're sort of clocked in doing your job and stuff. Fantastic. But
and
if it
people that,
doesn't
out of
go ahead,
curiosity, slightly off topic, people that work at Maze, they don't have to be at like at Maze, right? To be
yeah,
on the
the
clock,
only
like you
time
can
they
do
would
on
sort
call
of
stuff.
no, that I mean you could, but you couldn't be clocked in and be out doing something else and just have a Yellow Pages message up saying on call if needed. If you're clocked in, unless it is for a racing event, for an auction, or let's say that you're maybe driving a
No,
client round to see a
no.
property or to see
I've not got my
to the
daily dose
showroom
of
to
vitamin
pick up a car,
B12, as you would
you
say.
would be
I don't.
expected
I
to
don't
be
know.
at
Did
that
I?
front desk at that lobby. What I think what Maze strives for is that customer service. Doesn't want people coming here thinking you're available only to see that you're not here and you're potentially 10 minutes away because you're up north doing your own thing.
No, that's fair. So it's essentially if you're on the clock, then you're probably out at an event hosted by like say like the race that's going to be happening in I
Yeah,
think like something
I
like a
mean,
week. Those
I think
people that'll be
even with
from
that,
Maze
I
will
might
probably
be
be on duty.
Actually, do you know what? Because I've been to a few, I don't even think we're on duty for that. The last event, you will get paid for attending that if you're part of Maze. You'd get
Oh,
paid anyway, but you wouldn't get paid sort of via the clock-in method. The auction, yes, you clock in there because you're sort of all in one place. But for the races, we tend not to clock in, is my understanding. But you'll go through, this sort of conversation and that. But 9 times out of 10, if you're clocked in, you're expected in that front lobby to be greeting customers, clients, and working sort of with them face to face.
okay. Well, no, that was just pretty much my off-topic question. But back to
That's
being
all right.
on topic. So in your honest opinion,
Yeah,
would say I wanted that car and we can kind of looking
yeah,
to get the car and say I can afford it like right now as is. Of course, unfortunately, if I do go the primary method of just buying it outright, Maze doesn't really benefit, but
Maze doesn't
hey,
benefit, but it's your call at the end of the day. You've got to do what's right for you, not what's right for a
from
bank.
the financial side of things, considering where my income is right now, would it be smarter to just buy the car outright? Because that way I'm not paying for it. All I'm really paying for at that point is taxes, since I can technically make the whatever it ends up being buying it outright.
It's a very hard question to ask because I don't know what your motivations are for the future. The way I look at everything now, and it's probably because I work here, so it's going to be somewhat biased, but I
No, that's fair.
acknowledge that, and and I'm going to tell you
At,
that
at
as well.
least at least you
I
can
look
admit
at
your bias.
everything in terms of credit score because for me, because I take out a lot of loans, personally for my cars and stuff. Credit score is
Mm.
key. Credit score allows me to rather than just get one car, allows me to get two or three cars because as long as I can afford the deposit, which is just that partial amount, and I
Mm.
know that I'm going to be working, I'm not expecting any changes to my schedule and stuff. I know that I can hit the repayments, as long as my monthly net income can. And if it can't, I won't be valid to go through with the loans in the first place. Do you know what I mean?
No, that's
Um,
fair.
as I
Like, so
say,
for
you can buy it
me,
outright and you'll have it sorted. But that's then you're down. You're left with what you'll have about
It's like 20 some odd K.
70k,
Worst
something like
case.
that. Yeah, you'll have about 70k, something like that. Whereas if you finance it, so
I'm gonna
if
be left
obviously you
with
need to get
much
about another
less.
10k, let's say, you will have 115k out your bank. You'll still have 531, let's say, or even a bit more if you're going to get another 10k on top of that. So
And
you
that
have
math
half
that
a
you
mil
did,
to
that
spend on what you
consider the fact that I already have 500 and some odd K in my account, or is that excluding what I currently have in my account, out of curiosity?
Sorry, say again. That's looking at what's in your available personal funds of 646k.
Oh, okay. So... you stressed him out. Hello? This is the second time for this to happen. I think I stressed him out. Again. I keep stressing
Yeah,
people
so-
out. I'm mid conversation and they just run off.
Yeah, I heard from upstairs someone collapsing, so I was like, is everyone good?
I
Oh, well.
I didn't realize it was so stressful to talk to.
Bank job can be pretty stressful sometimes, but not this stressful. Okay.
It was
Well,
middle of asking him a question. He said what, and then he just ran
that may be
off.
why.
I was like, oh,
Yeah.
oh, okay.
Well,
Guess the
Phil should
question
be
was too
back in
scary.
this. Oh, well, sometimes they are pretty scary. Let's be
Well,
honest.
that happened earlier. I was talking to some guy about he asked me what I do. I told him what I do for a living, and then I asked him what he does for a living, and then he's like, well, and then he ran off, and I'm like,
That was a tough question. Never do that again.
guess I'm not allowed to ask the tough questions. It stresses people out.
Oh,
I'm sorry if my question was too stressful.
no, it's I've had a few headaches, so I'm going to apologise beforehand if I happen to have another headache. I'm doing my best to try and resolve it with hydration and painkillers. But yeah, where did we lift off? Sorry, I can't recall.
I think I said something along the lines of, hopefully this doesn't stress you out this time. I was saying along the lines of, well, so we were on the topic of, oh yeah, I was gonna say basically like the way it is with me though, in comparison to you, where you have you like having a collection of cars, where I'm like, I usually only have like maybe 2 to 3 cars at most.
That's fair.
Like
I think
most of the time when I get a car, I tend to replace the car with another car
understood.
because I don't like having a collection of cars because I'm
think
tax
okay, then
paranoid, even
I'll
though I
put it
know I
to
can
you.
afford it.
Yeah, absolutely. All I'd do then is put it to you this way: if credit score is something you're interested in, then I think it's to your advantage to potentially pay a little bit more than maybe you would to sort of buy out the car and then just pay it off anyway. So it's down to you at the end of the day. I suppose it depends if you're interested in that, and if you're not, and you're saying, well, you know what, this is probably going to be my final car for a while.
I will say, for clarification, the income's not 100% accurate because I have not been picking up my welfare in a while because I'm trying to pick up my welfare on like a end of monthly basis because I don't
That's
really.
fine.
So right now, like for example, I am sitting at like 15,000 in welfare. So by the end of the month, when I actually pick it up, it'll probably be higher than that, which will pay for that 20 some odd K that you mentioned.
Yeah, but I
So
mean,
that's
this
why
is,
when you said 20 some odd K,
suppose,
I'm like, that's about what I have in welfare ish.
yeah, I suppose at the end of the day, it's a decision that you have to make for yourself because it solely revolves around you. It holds no impact to me. So for me to guide you, there's going to be an inherent bias, and I don't know your full circumstances. I don't know how you act.
No.
So you mentioned you're not looking for a collection. You're looking for a specific catalogue of cars that match your sort of need. Okay, so you're going to have the information to make that best call. Your choices are
I think
you buy it
considering
outright for a
I
cheaper price.
haven't claimed my welfare quite yet, and I can see, based on what I know, how much welfare I get usually, and how often I get paid my welfare, I should have that 20K, if not
Yeah, yeah.
more, by the end of the
It
month.
sound yeah, yeah. It sounds like you'll have enough to cover your sort of minimum repayment and then some, like to get your payability up for
So
the
that's
loan.
why I'm like, you only have as much context as you have, which I completely understand. So it's like, you would have never known that I have been sitting waiting on my welfare, but I bet you if I had that welfare, it would have probably changed what you would have said slightly,
Um,
being like,
Potentially,
well,
only in the sense that you would be able to afford the loan right now.
yes.
Whereas at the moment you're 10,000 short for it. But I think your first port of call is because obviously you're talking about the iWagon as well. There's the opportunity of the Neon potentially, if that interests you. Uh, I would be sort of having a word with PDM about the car to see what the price point is, because then you get to make the decision of
Mm,
okay, am I buying this outright or am I financing? And it's a call only you can make.
that's fair. So say I were to take whatever welfare I have right now deposited,
Yep.
then would I be able to get that?
How much welfare do you have? Do you have about 10K's worth of welfare?
Right now I have 15K.
Yep, so that would be enough. That would hit your M&I up enough, I believe,
Because I know
to
you have your
basically get the
protocols
loan
and you
out
have
with the
to.
minimum deposit.
So that's the only thing really stopping me is not meeting that minimum. That's
But
can't
like
be
I
like
say,
changed.
you might already meet it because we have done you finance on a car worth 575,000. They may well sell you it for a much cheaper price. We don't
Yep.
know yet. That's why I think speaking to them is going to help you a lot
I
to
think
know
that's what I might go do. I might head over
they're
there
open right
quickly,
now.
talk to
So
them, and
yeah,
see what they tell me, and then
then you can make an informed choice. And that's the key bit. It's got to be an informed choice.
yep, exactly. That's logical, as one
Okay.
would say, as Spock would say. I'm pretty sure. But that's all I really wanted to talk about.
That's all right. Better to be in the know with things. So, like,
Well,
I
you're the
think, yeah,
professional. Like I said, I know
thank you. Yeah,
math. I know how to plan, kind of, but I mean,
yeah.
you know more about
Loosely
it than I
working in
do.
your favour. You've got a nice amount of money together and stuff. So have a word with PDM and then see how you feel after that conversation. You don't have to rush with these things. Take your time
No,
with it.
not
See what
really.
feels right. Because if you want to test drive, the car again, you're welcome to.
Yep. So I might get heading there and then go from there.
Awesome. Sounds like a plan. We'll just pop your head back in. If you want to go ahead or you have some more questions, we'll get you sorted.
Well, I appreciate the help today.
No problem. We might be working together soon, so it's always good to build
That's
some bridges.
true.
And
That is true. I might be the middleman that you need. Be
that's
like, hey, go to him. He knows things.
oh, I like it. I like the sound of that. You look after yourself. Take
Yep,
it
you
easy.
stay safe.
Mr. Wong.
Okay. So there's someone at PDM right now. Tio. Oh, it's because we clicked C, that's why. We're gonna head over. We're gonna head to PDM. I feel. We're gonna do this. We're gonna go TO PDM sales They call them salespeople now, not salesmen. Salesperson. No. Hello.
Hello.
This is Tio, right? Theo, Tio. Apologize if I mispronounced it.
Theo.
Tio. Okay. You're at PDM right now, right?
I am indeed.
I was looking to look at the numbers and all that for an Omnis EGT. Would you be able to have that ready to talk to me about by the time I get there? Right now I'm near like the stages. Richard's Majestic area.
Yeah, I can give you pretty much everything you need to know on this.
Cool. I shall be there in probably 3 minutes. I'm on the highway now, so it should be pretty quick.
Alright, I'll leave it.
See you in a bit. Nice! Imagine. Oh, I should have taken that. I should have taken that exit. I'm stupid. This means it's gonna take a little longer. I have to get off up here. So what I think I'll do... I guess that's the thing, like, the one problem with whatchamacallit. Is it's completely based off the numbers that they have, and because they don't see your welfare and all that stuff, they have no concept of, oh, you should be fine. Because welfare, I did the math of, like, if I'm around every day for 2 to 3 hours ish, I should be making like 70 some odd thousand or something. Like, I should make a decent amount of money. Like, by the end of a month. That's the thing, like, welfare makes you so much money, it's kind of crazy. It's crazy. It's crazy. That's a nice SUV. Tio! Hopefully I don't stress you out. Apparently I've been stressing a lot of people out that I've been talking to. They just run off. It's been happening a lot today.
Okay. Well, I'm here, so.
Yeah, was kind of looking at the Omnis EGT. I just went over to Maze Bank, talked to them. They said, well, first I have to come to you guys to get numbers from you guys, and then once you guys tell me the stuff I need to know, then...
Yep. Pretty straightforward. Obey Omnis EGT. It'll
Yep.
set you back 535,000. That is our price. The initial loan deposit should be 107 grand on it.
Okay. 107 grand? 107 grand down, you said?
Yep, that should be the initial loan deposit that Maze takes.
Okay. Sounds fine. What do you know of the monthly, or do you not really know that?
I don't know it. I can give you like rough estimates. Obviously, Maze Bank sets their
I think
interest
I think I talked to you the other day when I was talking about this car. Now that I think about it. Huh. It's funny.
I deal with a lot of customers. So
roughly, like I get, like obviously Maze Bank says the pricings. I can give you rough estimates. Obviously, your monthly payment will always be less than the initial deposit.
Mm-hmm. No, that's fair.
So you're probably looking, I would say, between probably 77 and 85 a month.
That's interesting.
Depending on what interest rate they set with you.
Because when I talked to them, right, they said something around worst case scenario. They told me what the worst case scenario was, and the numbers you're telling me are the down is actually less than the down they told me, but then the monthly is where it's kind of different, which is interesting. So
well,
I guess once we get to that stage, then it'll be fine.
all the numbers that I give you are like rough, like
yeah,
roughly.
They're guesstimates.
Yeah. Obviously, Maze Bank sets it all. I could tell you one set of numbers, and then Maze Bank decides, no, this is what you're actually going to pay, and it could be
They
higher.
could be like, just
be
kidding. Okay,
we
well,
don't set it. We just try to give you an idea.
I want to look at financing it to see what kind of numbers will look like if you were to talk to them, because they said all I really have to do is talk to you about it, and then you'll then talk to them about it.
Well, we don't even talk to them. So all we do is take your information, put it in our log, and then we forward that number through a form to Maze Bank, and then they call you, or you go down and you talk to them, and then they sit you down and go over your finances with you.
Got it. Okay. But either way, that like, if it can't be done, then it's easy as saying, no, I can't do that.
You mean on my end?
No, on my end. Like, once.
Oh, yeah. They'll let you know.
If it all goes through and then in the end I can't actually afford the financing, then it's like, well, at least I asked.
Who the fuck is in my car?
I don't know, I did see someone in your car earlier.
Huh?
Ma'am?
There's a fucking local in my car!
Son of a bitch!
And she just called you the son of a bitch. Yet she's the one that got in your car.
She was on and left me blocked. What the fuck?
I'm very confused.
I'm very confused as well. I've never had a local be in.
I mean, I saw when I rolled in that there was someone in that car, and I was like, they have a nice... That woman really has a nice car, and then...
Yeah,
I guess it was your car. That makes a lot more sense.
I thought somebody was stealing it. I was about to fucking... Okay, I apologize about that.
Surprised it took you that long to notice, not gonna lie.
Well, I can't see it from where I'm sitting on the couch. It wasn't until, like, I kind of moved around that I could see...
Yeah, like I was... when I was rolling up, I saw them in the car, and I'm like...
I didn't even notice them in the car originally. I noticed that the headlights were on.
Yeah.
So, okay, yeah, I can take all of your stuff, and then I can submit an inquiry with Maze Bank, and then you go and talk to them, and they'll either accept you or deny you or put you on hold.
I love being put on hold. It's wonderful.
Yeah. It's just, you get put on hold until you have the funds, and then you just go back and talk to Maze Bank, and then they'll approve it, and then you come down here and you pick up your car.
Pretty much.
But if you want to go down that route, I can take all your information and get you started.
Okay, let's get all that in
I need your driver's license, please.
My driver's license, okay. That's funny, I sat there and I had to be like, did I update my driver's license? Did I get a new one? I did. Look at me. There you go. I have a feeling you're taking my name. You're taking my SSN. You're taking my ID, probably.
Oh, just your name and your SSN, and then I'll get your phone number in just a second.
Oh. Okay. You're gonna take my phone. Okay. Yeah, I'm ready with the phone.
Phone number. Okay, read it off to me.
555-726-4462.
contact you. 555
Yes.
726
Yes.
4462.
Yes.
Okay. Yep. I have to give that information to Maze Bank. It's part of our referral to them, so
Mhm.
they can call or text you. Alright, I got all your information. Let me just submit the inquiry. 1 sec.
My referral from PDM should by chance, do you know who this Fred person that people keep talking about?
Fred person?
Yeah, people
Oh,
keep talking about some homeless guy named Fred.
Yeah, he was killed last night. And,
Apparently he died from a heart attack or something.
I don't know. I believe the police were involved, but not 100%.
Oh. I don't know, people keep talking about it. I'm like, you must have been known enough. Or it's just one of those weird things where someone sees something heartfelt on social media and it's like, oh, I'm gonna sound sentimental by rebleeding it.
Yeah, I have no idea who it is.
Me neither.
Anywho, your inquiry is in. All you have to do at this point is go and talk to Maze Bank. If they approve the loan on the car, you just come back down here, pick it up, and you're all set to go.
Yep. There we go. I just let the guy know because it was one person in particular I was talking to. Phil.
Okay. Yeah.
So does Tia. Is it supposed to be like Teo?
No, it is.
Technically.
I mean, it can be pronounced multiple ways.
Okay, I wasn't sure if it was like one of those, kind of like. In your own culture, it's a Teo or something, like it's Spanish or something.
Well, in my eyes and the way that my mama said it, it was Tia.
Got it.
Yep.
Well, I'll probably be back. We'll see.
Alright, I will be here pretty much through the rest of the day.
Okay. Yeah, I see. You're here often, actually.
Yep, try my best.
See you in a bit, probably.
Yep, I'll be here.
It's gonna be a lot of driving back and forth. I will say, though, probably gonna do that part off stream. It's just a lot of going back and forth and back and forth and back and forth until I eventually get all the things that... Like, it's just a lot of driving. I might just keep this car for the sake of... Like... For memory's sake, even though I have no place to put it. That's the issue. I have no place to put this car. But you know what? Yeah, we're gonna get done the stream. The stream. Thank you guys for watching. I really appreciate it. Hopefully maybe by tomorrow we'll have either a decision made whether or not we actually have the car. So yeah. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching. Make sure to go down below, click that like and subscribe button, and see you guys tomorrow. Bye-bye.